feel my soul.
This is Shimmy, hitpmusic.com, down here at Mass Apparel. I'm sitting here with my brother from another color, Mr. Paranom.
Yes, sir, what's going on, my man? How you living, man?
How you living?
Hey, everything's everything. That's what I always say, man.
First off, I want to thank you for participating in the second installment of the Boston Strong Cypher.
Thanks for having me, man.
Out of all the artists, besides D-Man, you definitely held it down, for sure. Brockton was in the building.
Brockton, yo, L Cats out of Brockton, man.
Yo,
for real, definitely.
Too many, way more than I thought.
People don't really know, you know what I mean?
So besides you, who's your favorite out of Brockton?
My man Excel, yeah, he's like tearing up the battle scene right now.
Yeah?
I know him personally too, man, so, you know, I'm proud of seeing him do his thing.
Yo, send him down this way.
Alright, he'll please.
Yeah. You've been real busy though.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you're doing what you love, it's not, you know, it's not work really. So it's kind of invigorating. You know, you get that feel to stay busy. So that's all I can do.
All right, so let's talk about the tour you just came back from.
Yeah.
This wasn't just any random tour, like in some stores, like, or in a few venues in the city. Like, you were overseas with it.
Yeah.
So tell the people about that a little bit.
Okay, you know, the tour, I've been back for about 2 weeks now. It ran for about a week and a half, a little over that. It was us and Killer Priest, us as Tragic Allies, the crew I'm part of. It was pretty much our tour. We went out there. We went to Germany, Austria, Greece. Killer Priest was headlining. We were opening up for him. So it was us two, you know what I mean, doing the 1-2 thing and just pretty much setting it off out there. And it was pretty crazy.
Where were you at? Where was your tour at?
Germany. We did 2 shows in Germany to start off with. Germany.
This man's Germany. All right, go ahead.
You know what I mean?
So how did Germany treat you?
You know, when we first got there, it was like kind of grimy. You know what I mean? It was like snowy, grimy. You know what I mean? We were in like the red light district and shit. Like we were like, oh man, this is kind of crazy. You know what I mean? But I loved it. It was a new experience. You know what I mean? So, but you know, the people they're real hip hop fans. They love real hip hop. You know what I mean? So pretty much no matter where we went, you know, the surroundings were, you know, always different. But there was still like a sense of things that were familiar there. Like graffiti was all around. The people, just the spirit of the people and how they love the music, especially after shows too. After the shows, coming up, building with us, man. So Germany, out of all the places we went, they're definitely, you know, more stiff. You know, stereotypically you might think that, you know what I mean? But you know, some of the things rang true over there. But they still showed us mad love, so it was pretty ill.
That's what's up. And then what was your next stop after Germany?
After that, we went to Austria. We did an 8-hour drive all the way out to Austria, and that's when like the tour like turned up. After that, you know what I mean? That was the first time we had like a home cooked meal by the venue we went to backstage. You know what I mean? They showed us a lot of love. A lot of love on a personal level too. You know, it's just not something you get really often out here. You know what I mean? So it was an eye-opening experience there. Austria, that definitely was like my favorite country out of all we went to.
And then after Austria, you said you went back to Germany.
Yeah, back to Germany. We did 3 shows in Austria. We sold out those shows. You know what I mean? Pretty good sized venues. Went back to Germany, did 1 show out in Berlin. That was cool too. That was the first time we actually had a chance to chill back, because we had like a few days off and shit, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So that was the first time we could actually get into the culture and kind of like walk around and, you know, chill with people and stuff. So
How was it?
It was pretty cool, you know what I mean? We met a few MCs that were out there. We went to like some hip hop shows too. It's kind of crazy too. Yeah, it was like the middle of the week. We went to like this hip hop spot, and like they were listening like to mad different music. It was not even like a performer, just a DJ and mad people like shoulder to shoulder, just drinking like all night long.
That's dope. That's dope that like you showed love out there while you were out there on business.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course, man. Because I mean, it's not only business. It's like it's an experience too. And you know, you do the business and you have those experiences. You know, so.
And that tour was all about life outside the frame, correct?
Yeah. Partially, you know, the way that I saw it from my perspective, it definitely is.
And tell people a little bit about life outside the frame, in case they don't know.
Yeah. In case y'all don't know, Life Outside the Frame. That's my second album I just released in December. It's an album, a collaborative effort with my man Purpose, who made all the beats on it. Purpose is also in Tragic Allies. Shout out to him. He made all the beats on that. That got distributed by Ill Adrenaline, which is based in Germany. You know what I mean? So that's the tie for you right there.
Okay.
He pretty much, it was him on the beats and me on the rhymes. You know what I mean? I wanted to really bring something that was kind of like lyrical heavy. You know what I mean? I'm a young cat, but I can spit too. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to showcase that I could spit. You know what I mean? I could really really pretty much hang with what, you know, people might see as veterans or that veteran style. You know what I mean? And you know, I pretty much believe in myself that I can do even more than that. So, you know, next time around, that's, you know, we're building on some different things for the future. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of producers, I wanna talk about the state of hip hop, like in your eyes when you see it. So first we'll talk about local producers. Is there any producers in the city or in the surrounding cities in the greater New England area that you're a fan of?
I'm a fan of Latrell James. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Big
And
shout
I know
out to
I'm not the only one. Shout out to him. You know what I mean? He's a cool dude. Whenever, you know, I came across him, he was always real peace.
Real humble.
I mean? Yeah, I like that a lot. So he makes bangers. You know what I mean? The first time I saw him, he was rapping over the bangers. So that was pretty ill. Other people I like, Real P. I like some of his tracks too. You know what I mean? I never really got chopped it up with him personally, but some of his beats I've heard are pretty good.
Might have to connect you with him. He's a real
We'll see,
cool guy.
man. We'll see. Yeah, most def. Who else out here? If D-Man is ill too. You know what I mean? I've been following some of his shit too. I let him know too at that cypher. Yeah. He got some pretty good material.
Brockton serious with the music, man.
Yeah. It's like, yo, not even just Brockton, just cities surrounding Boston. You know what I mean? That's why I kind of tell cats, like, don't focus so much on Boston. You can if you want, you know what I mean? But you have to pretty much, like, you know, sow your oats elsewhere.
Okay.
Go everywhere.
Is there any producers that they could even be mainstream producers that you're fans of? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been a fan for The Alchemist for years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For years. Like, yeah, since I was like a young dude coming up.
Yeah, he's been making hits.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So that's someone I would love to work with. You know what I mean? Harry Fraud is pretty ill too.
Oh, okay. I'm a big fan of him. Big fan.
Ski Beats is cool too. You know what I mean? Who else? There's like a lot of cats. I'm like a cat, you know. I like, you know, producers that use a lot of like drums and things like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you know, I'm like more of a melodic dude or whatever. But you know, if you have those drums, it kind of like enhances that for me.
Okay, I feel you.
It kind of like sets that spark. So whatever producer that does that, you know, that's kind of what sets me off.
All right, cool. So let's talk artists now.
Okay.
Locally, and I use local as just a random word to throw out there because I know some people don't like putting their name next to local.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for this conversation,
grassroots.
Yeah. this local, independent, up and coming artist from this area, who are you a fan of?
Who am I a fan of?
Yes,
I'm a fan of my team, Tragic Allies, of course.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Comprised of myself, ST Knack, Purpose, and Code 9. You know, I believe, you know, as far as the spitting, you know, as far as like the words you say and the style that we use it, I feel like it was definitely some of the best in the state.
Okay.
I mess with Ori Pierre, that's my dude right there too.
I've met him recently, actually.
Yeah. Yo, he's an ill dude and he grinds too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he grinds more than a lot of people that I see. Probably most people. You know what I mean? So that's something that I definitely admire about him. Latrell is ill. Dutch, you know what I mean? I'm definitely following what she's doing.
She's making big moves.
Yeah.
She's making real big moves.
Yeah, so, you know, definitely. Fran P, OK, Khalif, I'm a fan of. Hassan Barclay, you know, my man James Rogers, I'm a fan of. Doc Leg, you know, I've seen him do a few tracks live, you know, he's ill. Sophia Snow, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm a fan of her too.
Yeah, so, you know, there's a lot of people out here. Who else? I know I'm probably forgetting. A few people, man.
That's okay.
Out in Worcester too. You know what I mean? Out in Worcester. Yeah.
They rap in Worcester?
Yeah. What? Yo, the first time I performed out in Worcester, I was like, this is like the hood. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like not to slight. You know what I mean? Hood is the hood, whatever.
Yeah, I feel you.
But you know, they definitely have a hip hop presence out there also.
Okay.
So shout out my man Hayes, Josh Bliss, A Period, who makes beats also out of Main Aim. That's the clique out there. They have a radio station out there too that shows love. So
check them out.
Yeah, man. Check them out. You know, all around the state, a lot of people are doing it.
What you got coming up? You got any shows coming up?
I got a couple shows coming up. You know, since coming back from Europe, we're trying to lay low a little bit. You know, but still, you know, give back to the people that held us down, supported us. You know, gave us shout outs while we were out there. Okay. So we have a show coming up out in Southbridge, Mass. That's next Friday, the 14th, I believe. My man Hayes from Main Aim, he's putting the show on. So it's me, different artists out there too performing. We also have The Formula. That's next month, April 11th. put out my man Justice Born from Rec Shop Movement.
Okay.
Putting that out. It's going to be in Lynn. You know, Lynn is like the foundation of what we're doing, so it's going to be a pretty big show out there. Okay. That's at Phoenix Discotheque. Okay. So, you know, come out there, come show some love. And besides that, we're in the studio making music. Have a lot of projects lined up. Another tour lined up too. So stay tuned to that. I'll let y'all know soon.
And how can the folks find you?
You can find me at ParanOmmusic.com. That's PNOM music.com. Also hit up TragicAllies.com. That's the crew. You know what I mean? I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. That's at Paranom Music. Paranom Music. Check me out. I'm always on there. You know, show some love. Say what's up. We can build. You know, shoot the shit. All that.
Appreciate your time, man.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me, yo. Shout out to Mass Apparel, HITP, man.
Shimmy, Paranom. Peace.
What's up? Yeah, this here is so unusual, Willie the Q for unusual. Ladders on my waterfalls, the cuticles. Follow your rabbit down with O's, Henny. A rose and many robes, a mystique that could clothe the many exposed and laid out roles I chose. Capillaries converge in this time with your hands on my heart in this land of the Loch Ness mine. It's something buried deep you couldn't find. Much fresher slip when skinny dipped in pleasures of your body wine with pleasantries of ghetto seeds grown in the seasons plus a kingdom so divine. Stretching the lingam in the yoni, showing the world is mine. While mortals combat for the glory. The kiss is on your hold thee. Love the game for some it's gory. Could your eyes tell you stories? Cataclysms from out my category while looking in the mirror. Clear as you should have saw me. The darker the berry, my juice is never 60-40. Behem me and I'ma spray you loose inside the matrix belly. Yeah, Paranom, Tragic Allies, Rec Shop. Peace.